You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
Warning. Listening to the Doug Stewart Show may cause sore throat from arguing about sports so much, increased knowledge of sports and sports issues, short tolerance for BS sports shows, you will start referring to yourself as a Stewie, consistent visits to the Doug Stewart Show chat room to talk ish, a sudden craving for boiled peanuts, fellas, better luck with the ladies, better luck with the fellas, a deeper appreciation for 80s and 90s hip-hop music, and an uncontrollable urge to donate money to the Doug Stewart Show. We thank you for listening. Enjoy.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
I'm going to give it to you raw, no Vaseline.
What?
It was at this moment that he knew.
Please change that, Walter. And that's figuratively, not literally, because I don't get down like that. You know what I mean. The realest, the trillest sports talk show in America, the Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go, Stewies. Let's go. Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Woman Wednesday, and oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shouts out and good morning to all of the Stewies. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have some fun today, man. Thank you so much for joining your boy on the Doug Stewart Show. Hey, Puff, bring it back. Yeah, September 21st, 2016. This is a Woman Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining your boy once again. Well, thank you. All right, so a lot to get into, man. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, let me start off like this. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, there's a couple of things I need you to do, all right, so you can kind of get information to how we do things around here, all right? Go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show, all right? Once you find it, all you got to do is hit the little follow button. That's very important that you do that so that when this show goes live or any other show goes live on the network, you'll be alerted. All right? And the second thing you need to do is to click on the chat bubble. We have the best chat room in the world. That's no lie. That's no lie. All right? We call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat, and its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, they are the Stewies. Yes! Yeah. So good morning, Stewies. So jump in the chat room, man. Post your thoughts about whatever we're talking about. I read it all throughout the show. It adds to the show. It makes this show the most interactive sports talk and podcast in the world. All right, so make sure you do that. Outside of that, man, daily we talk about sports, but we also talk about a lot of other stuff. Whatever people are talking about, we get into it. You know, it could be some political stuff. It could be some religious stuff. These are kind of some of the do's and don'ts you shouldn't do in radio. But we break all of the rules around here. Shut up, we do. Don't give a damn. We got to talk about the stuff going on in this world, man. It's crazy. And so on this show, we do that. We also have different themes. Like Monday is a Man Talk Monday. Tuesday is a Tribute Tuesday where we pay tribute to a particular artist. Yesterday was Bob Marley. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. And Friday is a fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday. But today is my favorite day of the week. Today is a Woman Wednesday, where we pay homage to women. We talk women's issues, kind of, sorta. Yeah. So we give you a little bit of women's sports talk today, we with a little woman flair and touch to it. Now, for a while, there was this nasty, vicious rumor going around that Woman Wednesday was a sham. That's a lie. It's not a sham. It's an official thing. And so today, man, we'll have a little bit of fun with Woman Wednesday, man. Take your phone calls. I talked about the chat room, but you can also call the show, old school style, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. At 12 p.m. Eastern today, we've got the return of Marcus Harper's Sports Talk with Soul. Yes, sir. Marcus will be talking college football, Lamar Jackson, Louisville. He'll be talking some NFL as well. So make sure you stay tuned to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network at 12 noon Eastern time today. All right, what are we going to get into today, man? I'm sure you've heard this story about Colin Kaepernick getting death threats. We'll talk about that. Jerry Rice has a change of heart. Oh, simple ninja. We'll talk about that old simple ninja. Dumbass baseball's unwritten rules going to get somebody killed. Yeah, you see the title of today's show, Mickey Fickey Don't Look at Me. We'll talk about that. Yasiel Puig. The Heisman Trophy latest. In NBA Vegas odds are out. I want to talk a little bit of basketball today. I think they start training camps this week, which is real interesting, real cool, man. Love the NBA. And we'll kind of give a week-ending wrap-up to the Doug Stewart Show Fantasy Football League. Yeah, not a good week for your boy. Not a good week for your boy. But listen, I talked about the chat room. You can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I guess the main or the first thing I kind of wanted to hit, man, is this Colin Kaepernick story. If you haven't heard about it, Kaepernick in an interview yesterday, this is kind of set the table for, some more dialogue and conversation throughout today's show. But Colin Kaepernick yesterday says that he has had multiple threats as a response to his protest of racial oppression and inequality in the United States by kneeling during the national anthem. He says, quote, I think it will be very, very telling what happens with the officer that killed Terrence, what's his name? Terrence, man, and I drew a blank from his name. The young man that was killed in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and talking about him being killed and wants to see how people respond to what's happening in the world right now with this protest. And basically saying that if he dies, then he thinks that it'll actually help promote, the cause, or to facilitate more conversation with the cause. And the young man's name is Terrence Crutcher. I apologize for that. That got killed, I believe it was the day before yesterday, by Tulsa police. And so very interesting stuff, man. I just posted before we came on the show, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. This stuff is just so repetitive. It seems like every couple of months, man, something like this happens. We talk about it for a minute, and then we're done. And I've been saying it on the show for the last couple of weeks, and we kind of wait till it happens again, and then we talk about it again, and then it dies out, and then we wait a couple of months, and it happens again. Somebody else gets killed in the street like a dog. And so I posted on my social media today, man. If you want to make a move, if you want to try to do something, take action, inbox me. And I've been talking about this on the show for a while, man. I'm tired of this same routine of it happens and then we just move on with our lives and we just wait for it to happen again. So basically I posted on my social media timeline that if you're a policeman or you're in politics, inbox me, man. I'll use this platform, my voice. It might not be the biggest voice in this country, man, but I'm ready to do something. Like, we got to stop. We got to stop just talking about it and not being about it. If you got a great idea or a good idea about how we can politically facilitate some type of change in police policy, that's what it's about. We can talk about it until the cows come home, till we get blue in the face, but is something structurally wrong with police department's policy that this could happen over and over again? And then the worst part about the whole thing is that that the officers 99% of the time get off. And so I don't know, man. I'm willing to help. I'm willing to take action to try to do something, man. So, email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com if you're listening to the show. A lot of you may have already seen the post. I just posted it online. I'm actually going to do a blog that's set to come out today. But Colin Kaepernick, man, it's so serious right now and it's strange. And I actually posted something else on my social media. One of my boys from South Carolina State had this meme where it says, "You're mad at this," and there's a picture of Colin Kaepernick kneeling for the national anthem, but then you don't question this. And they're actually showing the actual video footage, like a still shot of Terrence Crutcher on the ground dead. And it's just crazy, man. It's just absolutely crazy, and I'm not going to go irate and crazy like I did yesterday and like I usually do whenever I get into this conversation, man. But we got to do something. We got to stop talking. We got to take action. I mean, it's as simple as that, and I'm willing to do that. 404-382-0338, Colin Kaepernick fearing for his life. Can you imagine the crazies? When Dylan Roof killed 9 people in that church in Charleston, he received so much fanfare and support from literally, I mean, there's no other way to say it, insane people. They set up a GoFundMe, and allegedly he got like millions of dollars in support. What type of world are we living in, man? We are living in a time, Fessa. We are. And, yeah, I don't doubt it at all. Colin Kaepernick's life has been threatened. I don't doubt it at all. What this man is doing is right. It's as simple as that. Well, there's two sides to the argument. This is a debate. It's not a debate. One side, if you're on the other side, you're wrong. If you're trying to stop this from happening over and over and over again, you're civilized, first of all, but you are right as well. It's as simple as that, man. It's as simple as